Okay, so I've made these videos before. I'm just making another one. This is a small one. It's one of the smaller units. So what the problem is when this right here, if you can visualize this limit switch here, if that trips, if this was turned up the right way, and if this is tripping, if that one is tripping on you and killing the signal, the reason is these thin plates gather the dirt in them and they start plugging up. And so this one, we're just barely making the deadline. It was made in May of 2020 or 2004. And I do a test port here. This is my test port to check the CO levels. This one obviously went way over 2,000. Machine stops at 2,000. And so what happens is that dirt that comes through the system, it plugs these veins up to where the air can't be pulled through them. And then this starts happening. It starts getting all plugged up. This gets all burnt and everything. And so normally if that was in here, it's on the right hand side, it's behind that gas pipe, and if that trips, that's generally a good indication. We still have to go through the whole process to verify it. It's doing the CO test, CO2 test. We got to check that, or visually take this apart while we're taking it apart, because we're going to exchange it out. But you don't have to replace. If your furnace is over 20 years old, that piece is about $2,000 for it. If it's under 20 years old, the secondary heat exchanger is no cost to the customer. And then right here, this will tell you, here's your ID tag on this Carrier Bryant. And it says even the month that it was made. In here, it says the serial number, the first four numbers, is week 21 of 04. And so that's how you read a Carrier, and that's where the Carrier Bryant paint stickers generally are on these older units. Has this front cover like that. When we have these apart, then we'll also look up in here in the coil, because my way of keeping it going temporarily is to pull the filter, lower the gas pressure to keep that limit from tripping. Sometimes, rare occasions, it doesn't work. But yeah, so I'll be checking that out, seeing it's clean. That looks pretty clean, but we'll go ahead and clean it off that little bit that got in there. And like I said, this whole piece gets changed, not the main burners, but just the secondary. And an easy way to tell it has been changed out on yours is this is usually gray on the front. It's not black anymore. But I'll also go ahead and do the light maintenance up here, clean the burners, flame sensor. Since I got all that apart, it's easy to get to. So anyway, thanks for watching.